Hi, my name's Drew, and I'm one of the co-founders of Back to the Mother. What we are is a nonprofit focused in economic development. Specifically, we work with small businesses and startups that want to organize themselves as worker-owned cooperatives. We teach sociocratic governance, which offers ways for smooth communication and fair decision-making. The first worker co-op that we're launching is Back to the Mother microbrewed kombucha. With over 2 years of honing recipes and 5 worker owners, we're excited to get the ball rolling right here in Missoula. I invite you to stay tuned for more information about our organization and to find out how you can get involved. So kombucha is a fermented tea that is cultured with yeast and bacteria. When the yeast and bacteria get to a strong enough concentration, a SCOBY starts to form as layers on top of the liquid in the brewing vessel. So in the process, the yeast is breaking down sugars, which provide the bacteria with the building blocks for organic acids and enzymes that are nourishing to our guts. Kombucha is a great way to assist your body's natural process of digestion. It's also a great alternative to harsh energy drinks and sodas that are filled with sugar. Really, the hardest part about brewing your own kombucha at home is being patient enough to grow your own SCOBY. Once you establish your SCOBY so that it's nice and thick and easy to handle, it's really quite simple. So you brew your favorite tea, you dissolve your sugar, and once that solution gets to be about room temperature, you can add your pre-made kombucha, about a cup per gallon. It's important to make sure you save some from your previous batch to start your next. And once that's all ready to go, you place your SCOBY on top and just wait. So kombucha shows up all throughout history, and as early as the 3rd century BCE. It was known to be used by Japanese warriors right before battle to enhance their endurance and strength. The most notable story comes from a Korean medicine practitioner who was summoned by the Japanese emperor in the 1400s who had fallen ill. Dr. Kombu, as he was known, brought his magic elixir, cha, that he had acquired during his travels in the Far East. After the tea brought the emperor back to vital health, it was widely celebrated. So a big part of our project is actually assisting people to be able to make fermented foods, be it kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha, all in their own home at a very convenient way. So I'm actually developing these ceramic crocks, and these are food grade. They come with functioning lids as well as weights to put on top, holding whatever you're fermenting below the brine level. We also have continuous brew kombucha fermenters, and this is actually my favorite way to enjoy kombucha in the home. Whatever you use throughout the day, you pour that same amount of sugar and tea in at night, and the next day you're ready to go. Favorite function of the jar here is the brass filter that keeps bugs out but lets the kombucha breathe like it needs to. So this makes it much easier to enjoy in your own home and make it part of your daily practice. So our mission is to produce kombucha and have it offered to the public at a fair price. It's also our goal to teach everyone openly how to brew the kombucha and have great tasting flavors in their own homes. This might sound like a bad business model, but we're more interested in sharing the great benefits this beverage has to offer. We're organizing ourselves as a worker-owned co-op. This means that all the employees that are doing the brewing get to decide how we move into the future. We also, because we're being incubated by Back to the Mother nonprofit, a certain percentage of our proceeds will go back to support more businesses that are operating as worker-owned co-ops. All of our ingredients are sourced as local, fair trade, and organic as possible. We also are set up with Bayern Brewery to recycle our glass through their sanitizing machine, giving our patrons peace of mind that they are consuming mindfully and keeping it green. So why are we making this video? This is our opportunity to reach out to community and to raise some funds that can go towards pre-sales on our first batch of kombucha. We are clearing the way with the health department and ready to start renting a commercial kitchen space that we've acquired for affordable rent. We're raising funds to secure this space as well as purchase the high-grade brewing equipment needed to get started. We already have labels developed with a local artist as well as honed recipes and exceptional brewing knowledge within our group. We have a great base built up with our collaborators, but we're reaching out to you in hopes that you can help us fill the gap. This is your chance to support the idea that each and every one of us can move towards a more sustainable future, and it can be fun and taste great.